Alright, next up is Ironhide and Ratchet third-party torsos. They come to us from Gear for Toys. I got this right, y'all. I got them on the right side. Picked them up, luckily, by accident. So this is the packaging for these guys, and is anything still inside? And I actually put these in a toy review already, so I'm not going to go too in depth. Let's take a look. This is the instructions, how you put it on, where the battery goes, and don't turn the head because you'll break the wire inside. So that was all that was in the box thing. But this is what the box looks like if you ever try to track these little torsos down. And you can see by the shadow image what the torso actually looks like. Nothing more than that to the box. Okay, let's get these guys come forward. They come with the torso and the gun. And again, I included these into my G1 review, so you want to check it out for more detail. And the eyes light up. There's a button right here and make the eyes light up. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. It comes with the gun, the generic cartoon guns, removable, and it is the same ported hand that fits most Transformers. I know the entire Siege line, War for Cybertron line, all those guys. I can't remember the millimeter or port or whatever. I'm not that type of guy. But anyway, same thing with Ratchet, same thing. But before I got these, before they got a little bit more techie, it was this one company that made a resin. And I still had, I lost the Ratchet version. But they made this little resin head. Paint's coming off of it now. It's supposed to be a cartoon accurate head. And it's just like a painted over a little resin. You see like the color of the plastic underneath. And you would just take it and slide it over the seat. If I could get it in here, and it just stayed in there, and it gave him the face sort of like what was intended originally, but it's just a sticker back here. If you see a Ratchet, it's just a sticker in there to depict the face. If I can get the glare off of it for 1 second. And I can't. But anyway, there it is, the little sticker that's supposed to mimic a face. And like the face was originally supposed to come up on the screen, and this would be a monitor that talk to you. But I got these torsos, which are a lot cooler. But this is, before that, this is what I got. And the same guy that made this made a lot of head casts. I'll just get this thing off and put this back. This is how I display it. And I had Ratchet. I just can't find it for this little review. But it was the same stuff. It was like Ratchet's head, Ratchet's cartoon head. But this same person did a lot of different resins. And if you've seen my Trailbreaker review, I can't speak today. Here is my cartoon accurate Trailbreaker face. Same type of resin, and I'll keep telling myself I'm gonna give it a clear gloss coat to kind of make the plastic look the same, but he has the cartoon blue visor, he has lips, he looks like he has bags under his eyes that don't look cool, but it looks more like the cartoon than the standard head with the red visor and the mouth like Optimus Prime. And it's just supposed to screw on the back, but I kind of stripped mine out a little bit and it kind of comes loose. But I mean, it doesn't come all the way off, but it doesn't screw all the way in it. But it's not coming off, so you know, the accessory is gonna come off first. But just to let you know the quality of it. And I probably could put something in like crazy glue to make the little cavity a little bit tighter when the screw comes in. But I haven't done it because it's cool enough. So that's the Trailbreaker resin head. Like I said, I had the Ironhide and Ratchet. Also have Preceptor to enhance my Generation 1 toys for all you G1 fans out there. He made a Preceptor head, and it works. It functions just like the regular head. It ducks down into the chest and rolls out and everything on the same little thing. You just open it up, you unscrew it, and you just add in there a couple screws, and there you go. And there we go. Preceptor cartoon face, blue eyes, silver face. And it's pretty much, it's the same like head shape. I don't have it out here to show you, but it's the same head shape. And I thought that thing was pretty cool, so I bought that from the guy. I didn't buy it all at once. I just kept on. Every time a couple weeks go by, I see it on eBay again, and I hit the guy again until I got most of his items. A lot of it I didn't get. Okay. All right, I'm back. I had to find my Orion packs. The normal head, this was just a cup repaint into Orion packs from the G1 cartoon, where they went back in time and met Orion packs before he became Optimus Prime. And he had a cup head just painted blue. And this guy made a resin for Orion packs. And here's the back of his head, just like a flat plastic. And like I said, it's just a resin. And this could use a clear coat as well. I just haven't done it. Here is that face. Looks amazing. Looks just like the cartoon. It was a must-have for me. I can't remember what these things cost, but it was a little high. It was reasonably priced, but just a little high. And the guy was in China making these. And this is the Orion Pax head. I will live and die with this on this figure because it is amazing. Orion Pax Optimus Prime, because like I say, before they made this, it was just a repainted cup called Orion Pax, which is, if they had thought of it back then, which is what it would have been, but this head makes this thing freaking awesome. So all of these third-party things were made by the same people except for the torsos back there. And let me continue. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. Oops. I knew at some point I was going to knock stuff down. Alright, this same guy also made pile drivers for Rumble before Crazy Debbie ever did. And yeah, this is Rumble. We're going to have to fight over it. Anybody who had the toys as a kid before the cartoon came on agreed it, like, this is Rumble. You just didn't adopt to the cartoon. You had toys first like I did. So I'm going to take Rumble, get his arms into the position. Before the Masterpiece did it, before Crazy Debbie did it, I can't remember this guy's name, but he was just selling like crazy on eBay. He made these resin pile drivers. It's the same like white resin underneath, no painted vent on top. Some really cool molded in detail, and they articulate. You can tell it's not the greatest plastic, but this will do. And I would have killed for this in the 80s. 84, 85, 86, I would have killed. It would have been like a mob fight in the neighborhood, and pretty much anybody's neighborhood for these things. And you can see how they're molded, like the hands, and they would just slot on like you figure they would or should, even as a kid. And when I got these as an adult, I still had to ask myself, where was this at 20 plus years ago? And then they finally did it in a Masterpiece line where he had the pile drivers and it could boo 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 boo. You wanna rumble with Rumble, eh? And the same articulation follows for the figure, and again they go up and they go down. And I only got this guy's version because like right after this started doing really good, he had sold out. And then they went on there for a while, and then all of a sudden Crazy Debbie came with theirs, and I got the Crazy Debbie set for my Frenzy, which is the cartoon Rumble. So I think this is the complete set of all the little resin things that I got. They also made a head for your Soundwave too, a cartoon accurate head for Soundwave. I didn't get that. The price they wanted for that, and it wasn't that good. It looked too stubby. If I got a picture in it, I'll put it in. So pressing on. Oh wait, before I move on, here is the Crazy Debbie set. Just show you the difference in size and scale. And I think it's cool to not have these guys exactly the same. That's why I didn't get the red ones from Crazy Debbie, so they're different. Oh, matter of fact, I have the Crazy Debbie out for a reason, because it's more third-party add-on stuff. And the Frenzy, which is Cartoon Rumble, didn't just come with the pile driver. It came with a head that snaps on, and it gives him a crotch. It snaps on the back. It goes from the bottom to the head, and put the head, cartoon accurate head, on a ball joint, which is very, very cool, depending on how you like to see your figure. But it made him completely cartoon accurate. He came with some cartoon accurate guns for his back, but they were like a matte spray painted silver, and I felt like it was kind of crap, like sort of like Preceptor's face silver. They're more slender. Wherever my box is, they're still in the box for Crazy Debbie, and I just roll with my weapons. He's cool enough like that. Knees articulate up and down. Has 3 tiers. Actually, these look cooler, but I'm happy having 2 different sets. And I just lost the pile driver. Sludge just stumped the ground. But this is my pre-Crazy Debbie and Crazy Debbie set. Now I think they look cool not having the exact same pile drivers. So that is that for these guys. Let me move on. Alright, up next, I'm starting this part with the lights out because these are some third-party Energon Cubes. Maybe I should cut the light. I cut the lights on the end. Anyway, I cannot remember who made these. These came out over 10 years ago, and it came in this little plastic clear case. You slide them open. Came in sets of 6. Also got these things off Big Bad. Little Energon Cubes. And they weren't quite squares. They're almost like pyramids. They like angle out at the bottom. Anyway, very hard plastic. Takes 2 batteries. 1 battery. And I can't remember which size. And you just turn the little bottom here and you switch them on. And they look very, very cool. Now they came out in 2 sets. They came out and they were very popular and they sold out. This is like the first set of these things. Yeah, they can act kind of funny if you don't turn it just right. You see that one trying to go out. But you can't get it to stay on. I'm just sucking for the video. Some of them are like more sensitive than others. So, yeah, I set that one down. Let's go on to another one. Yeah, I'm getting nothing from that one. They look awesome when they're all on. I'm trying to get them all to cut on. When they're all on, they really look great. Ah. They want to act funny. Trust me, it doesn't do this most of the time. Oh, come on. You know, I want to cut them all on because I have a point to make. But I grabbed some of these and I wish I had got more. Alright, I don't feel like wrestling with these damn cubes. But you can see these things glow. And they look amazing. They fit masterpiece scale. Yeah, I wanted to get them all on and stack them, and they like I say, look amazing. Then once they sold out and were doing very well, they came out with a second set, and the second set just was not as good. The light didn't shine as bright, and this is the second set I'm trying to get turned on. You can see the difference in the 2 sets. It just doesn't beam. Like, it looks smaller actually and doesn't glow as bright. How this one lights up the whole thing and you just get that little bit of light. But this was the second set. And the funny thing is the second set is more funny acting than the first as far as keeping the lights on. And I'm not getting anything out of that. And I'm not getting anything out of that. And before I did this review, I tested every one of these and they all work. But now I'm doing a review. It's some BS. I got 3 of these set to work, but when you put them together and you kind of stack them, it looks really amazing. And I hate that I can't remember the name of the company or the third party that made them. And again, we don't get third parties like this anymore. We get the full-blown masterpiece scale toys. They've forgotten about giving us G1 accessories. Come on, get one of these on so I can show a tier compare. Come on. Anyway, when they came back with the second set, which is this set, it just didn't look as good. And I got these on clearance too on BigBadToyStore.com. I'm giving these guys a huge plug. Well, you can't get them anymore, so wait, it's not full power, but damn. Anyway, here are the third-party Energon Cubes that go with your G1 guys and your Masterpiece guys, if you can still find them around. And this is what they look like with the lights on. You can just barely see the little dots, and you can see the little thing where you put the battery. I can't remember the size, but the battery goes right here. This one has a little metal piece broken off. Say, the plastic, the ideal was amazing to these toys, but the plastic that they used was not too great. Okay, everybody, last but not least, one of my third-party plays that I drop in videos if people ask me about, this is made by iGear. It's the Auto Scout cassette. Is made in 2009. Most of this stuff is made in 2009, and this is made by the same people who make this background right here, and it is the Auto Scout from the episode, I think, the Prime Problem, when they made a fake Optimus Prime. And anyway, it comes packaged like this with 3 really hard Energon cubes. There's absolutely no give to these things, and they smell awesome. Plastic goody goodness. It comes with Colonial crystals. Apparently, I've lost one. I took one off for a review, and and I've apparently lost it. It comes with a cassette case to put your cassette in, and it came with the Soundwave box thing that made to look like Soundwave. Pretty cool. The back, side, bottom, warning, choking hazards, 2009. Again, most of this stuff came out 2009 and before the items I showed you were on the market. Now we got super high-end, full-blown Transformer replacements by like Fans Toys and X-Transbots and all that. Now we don't even get these little knick-knack things. But anyway, this was the Auto Scout from episode Prime Problem of Prime. A little Auto Scout thing with transform, and he went into the Colonial Crystal cavern, and they had the clone Starscream, with Starscream controlled and Megatron controlled the fake Optimus Prime. Anyway, and get this little thing transformed. Has one little wheel here, and these things slot out. It's always a pain in the ass to get these to slot out. And as soon as I said it, they slotted out just fine. And this thing fits directly in Soundwave's chest. I would bring Soundwave out, but you got to watch the Soundwave review for that to see this thing. I actually have a review up for this, and this is pretty much what it looked like. At the time, like 2 or 3 companies actually made this, but this is the set that went with this, and I think that's why I went with this guy. And the little claw arm articulates ever so slightly, and it goes in and out like I showed you. It's supposed to roll, but the wheels aren't that great. It has 3 of them. Like, I can't even spin it. Now I'm spinning in my hand. But it adds to the G1 toy playability. Things that we should have gotten in 1984, 85, 86, 87 still to enhance our play. And I want to thank everybody for sticking around and watching this little review. I just want to show you some of the little things, odds and ends that I have. I hope you enjoyed it. And I took a little break from the G1 reviews, but they are coming. I have 2 already done, but I wanted to get something else out there just to break it up. So thanks again for watching another episode of George Reviews. The reviews where every toy has a story, even the third party.
More Energon Cubes! More, I say!